Okay, hello and welcome back to Lost in Random.
I have you, Fortune. Mare can't break me.
The Eternal Die. Where we almost got through Ascension 4 last time. Almost. Today's the day, right? We spent all of our stuff.
Stick one in.
That's what she said. Let's just get to it. Sigils of Misfortune. We're going to defeat Ascension 4 today. It's got to go down. It has to happen eventually. Day is the day. We just got very unlucky with a lot of the floor modifiers every time, you know? They are mostly pretty bad. Yes. One ending that has to happen eventually. Okay, regular foes, no. Damage dealt. Reduce the damage dealt to poison. They become immune to stagger. No. So we have to go. They explode upon death. That's going to happen at the last zone anyway. Shielded foes can kill us. Healing is 12% less. Also doesn't seem to do anything. Just saying, that one might be bugged. Because the healing amount that it says seems to always still be correct to the normal amount. Let's not die to exploding things. Because everything explodes now. Upon death. Which, you know, I know we just took it, but I wasn't prepared for it. Now we're prepared for it. Okay.
That's it?
I mean, it was a bit scarier than you'd expect, but rolling, we don't roll. Defeated foe inflicts weak on nearby enemies. The only one that he isn't rolling. So we'll take it. And weak isn't terrible. We kill an enemy, we make the others weak. It's a synergy we can do things with. Okay, onwards. We do need a better card though, because, you know, one charge is not great. Okay, as long as we don't stay near the enemies when they explode, everything's good. It's starting to become irrelevant what we take. That's how long we've been going. We've got everything. Okay, it's that purple circle for weakness. So anything within that purple circle gets weakened. Because it said nearby, so they have to be within that purple circle. Has it just never triggered before, actually?
Can't have enough of you.
I feel like maybe it's never triggered. Because 12% less healing, it's still 30%, it's saying. I don't think it does 12% less healing, you know? Okay. Is it if they go into the purple circle they get weakened, or is it they have to be at the purple circle when it appears? That was unfortunate. Okay. It's fine. We've taken a few hits, but it's not the worst. Wait, max health is better than money in this instance. And again, the max health still gives 30, so we're not losing anything. I don't know what the 12% less is, so I'll take it. It's a free win. Absolutely a free win. Right, we want a better card because this card gives one charge. It's not very good.
Do you feel lucky? Well, do you, dice wielder?
Easy. Commands.
Oh,
Completing an encounter raised max health. That's good. Extra conjuration damage is also good, but you know, getting the max health early seems like a good rolling start, right? We'll just keep rolling that onwards. After all, we are the dice wielder. We roll. There's me trying to trigger my card and it not having enough charge. And I'm like, well, I just put myself into the middle and to catch them all as the power, but I can't do anything about that. Because we lack the charge. That was not the smartest idea, but not punished. Not punished. Okay. Every encounter means every room is +1 health, which is good. We'll get lots of health from it. Okay, so he got weakened. I think walking into the circle didn't weaken the other one. I was trying to pay attention. Trying to pay attention to the weakness. Relic. Being below. Afflicting weak also does concentration damage. I mean, the big damage increase just seems really good. Then we can start rolling synergies as well. By synergies, I mean we've almost got things lined up to give extra stuff. If I kill them right next to the portal, they weaken the portal, which is good. Ow. There's an extra portal. Is that? No. Just a thing exploding everywhere. Okay. We'll have lots of health in no time. Okay, we're going to cash in. That's blue. That's not purple. We're going to put the purple here. Ready to cash in. Fine. Blue. Don't know how I saw it as purple.
Of course, there are traps.
Ow. Why did you not dodge? And I clicked dodge. That's a new room. Have they added more rooms? Because we were getting a lot of the same rooms. Nice to see a new room. Can't believe she didn't dodge when I clicked dodge though.
Oh, a lesser servant. Thank you for the variation, Mayor.
Thank you for the new room as well. Hello? He's seeking cheating. Okay, I thought we could finish him. I was being greedy. Red, we can definitely cash in. Okay, have we got some weapon damage? Okay, we didn't lose that much health in that room.
A quality investment.
Quality. A cup of quality. Honestly, the health up might be the best investment. It might literally be the best idea. Yeah, weakening them definitely makes them take more damage.
There's ancient magic in these.
Cash it in. Worth it to get the cash in early. Rather than getting the cash. Which we could use for health. Hammer of Storms. Ricochet and Spark. I'll give it a go. My controller batteries are going to run out. You can see that. We missed the room all the way back there. We gotta go back for it. Unfortunate. Gotta be done though. Okay, 90. We can almost afford something. The max health up will probably be the best thing. Ooh. Cursed Relic. At the cost of 2 health. That's not 2 max health though, is it? And is that a permanent increase of damage? I think that could be pretty good. Early, we'll just roll out of control. Yes, we will need healing. But that's kind of crazy, no? Every few enemies, we will do 2% more damage, which will certainly add up. For 2 health. You know, we can mitigate that. And also, does the 2 health loss get mitigated by the shields?
Coins.
96, it was so close. 7. So close. Would have been good. There might be 3 coins somewhere on the floor, but I'm not going to go. Honestly. Cursed Relic, though, to do 2% more damage every 3 enemies. That's going to roll out of control. You know, yes, it'll hurt, but I think it's fine. Right. As long as we take less damage from enemies, which we certainly will, because we'll kill them quicker, it can't be that bad.
Back, love. How did your adventure go? Defended the castle against some evil monster?
Certainly did.
You hopeless bonehead. It's Alexandra. And look, she even broke the family sword.
We'll get it repaired.
Must have been a huge monster then. Show me how you use that sword to defeat it.
Oh, I'll show you.
I'd be more than happy to, 5th cousins.
Ow. Ow. Okay, that bouncy thing is pretty good, actually. And I don't need to go right next to them to trigger it, either.
Switch, idiot, switch!
Nice. Obviously, it doesn't hurt being next to it because you get some extra triggers. What are you laughing at? I'm the one that jumped away from you because
How about we kick it up
we kicked your ass and that was your whole phase done in an instant. Ow. 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 Finish him. Oh, he also drops weakness as a boss. That's pretty interesting. Ow.
You were never welcome in our home.
I got greedy. 28. Inflicting weak increases damage if the next dice throw attack. Increase the crit damage of all weapon damage. I mean, if we just get a lot of crits, which there are ways to do it, we do a lot more damage then. And also we're increasing our damage by 2% all the time, which will mean crits will be even bigger. But that'll be crazy. That'll be quite ridiculous. Okay, onwards. Alma, and we didn't lose all our lives on the first floor like an idiot. We didn't. And we even got to the ends of that run, the final boss, despite losing all our lives on the first floor. If we hadn't done that, we would have probably won. Pornbury becomes more hostile. That's one floor. Lightning, that's fine, reduces our revives. That's the same as the death. Increases all damage dealt by bosses. Increase the crit chance of regular foes. Reduces damage dealt by burn. That's not the worst. Increase damage by regular foes. Regular foes become immune to stagger and we lose the revive. Bosses hit 60% harder. Reduced burn. One floor becomes more hostile. We lose the revive. If we don't necessarily burn things, that's fine. The bosses hit harder by 60%. Might take away a revive anyway. I think this one's the best one. We'll take it. Okay. Because we might lose a revive anyway with the 60% extra damage, so might as well not take 60% extra damage. Don't forget everything explodes! Immediately forgot everything explodes. Okay, we took damage because of we got more damage to deal then. Perfect card attacks inflict burn. We can also inflict conjuration damage, but we're likely to do perfect attacks a lot. So also burning them with those perfect attacks is good. Also, the pots can drop heals, which is good. So, you know, we might lose 2 health, but the pots then give us more back. Gauntlet of Void.
New card up my sleeve.
I mean, it does 4 things, and then if we hit them with perfect card attacks, we burn them. So more attacks is more burn. I'll take it. Okay, but we have to hit them. It's the thing. Yeah, this isn't the greatest power. I think I might switch it back. I prefer the bouncy thing. And yes, it's nice burning things. The damage whenever we get the buff, I'm like, what the heck hit me? It's my buff. Getting killed maybe isn't great. Okay, we're going to swap this back for the other power, because that was not great. I would like purple, but we're going to take reds. Purple wasn't an option. Give me bouncy lightning for 2 of them, which will keep burning things, because it'll hit more things and it'll burn more things. It's better. And it lasts longer and it does better damage. It's just better in every aspect. Onwards. Ow. Okay. Still not quite used to killing things and then setting ourselves damage. Bum, 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 bum. You know what? We could have farmed these for like 1,000,000 bonus crit damage. Because if we just let it burn, it takes 1 HP damage at a time, which means we would have more enemies spawn after it, which would let us kill more enemies to get more damage increase. Is there anything on screen that can show like how many stacks of extra damage we're getting from? I'm not quite seeing the extra damage. You know what the downside is, though? Downside is that if we get the one that's like your damage increases for not taking damage, all damage dealt by 2%. That's just crazy. Where's the thing on screen to show me what my damage roll is up to? Increased by 2% and 2% and 2%. Like, that's gonna roll out of control. But obviously we can't get the every non-cursed one, and it resets when you get hurt. But we don't need that if we've got it naturally, right? This is better.
The bargain of a lifetime.
Just better. Bargain of a lifetime. A relic. Weapon attacks have a chance to spawn an astral crowbar. Or we could just burn everything for an increased amount of time. Because we are also burning with every perfect card hit. They burn longer and better. And that's really good, but we don't need it. That was a bit risky. Getting hit is bad because it slows us down. Burn everything. What's alive? Oh, there's another guy. You know? He stopped activating it. I was gonna be like, he's dealing with himself. I can just go explore. Give me that there. Then if we get a die, that's gold die, can cash it in. For 4. Better.
can't have enough of you. And the traps are back, of course.
Pops in the middle of a trap room. They've made the traps even harder with those couple of pops. Not that much harder, but... coins? A little bit harder. What is this? Coins for health. This is a nice room, isn't it? Okay, we've got plenty of coins, and you know, that just bought us everything we could ever want. Reds. I kind of want the reds, but also I want to go red, red, then die. Purple. Let's go to the room at the start there. We're cashing in for the long run. Nice. Oops, breathed. That lightning coming back. Gold. Okay, so now if we get a gold die, we cash in a lot at once. Another room still. Fine, we're not taking damage, we're just getting buffs. And the buffs are what does the extra damage. Because we get more and more damage from everything. For every bit of damage that we take. We seem to only be taking 1 damage rather than 2 damage as well. Losing health reduces damage taken from the next source of damage. Like... isn't that just infinitely you take less damage? There's no guarantee. But my understanding of that is you take damage once, everything else is 40% less damage. Surely, that makes sense, right? No more damage will ever do a lot of damage. Okay, so we take 5 damage. That's 118. We still took 5 damage. Would that surely not have reduced the damage by 40%, which would make us take 2 or 3 damage? If that was the next source of damage, is it just a scamaz? Does it not actually reduce the amount of damage taken? Did we actually get scamazed? He charged at us and then didn't immediately do a spin. What was that crash?
Done already.
We don't roll things. Reduce damage taken by weakened foes. Just carrying fortune rounds has the chance to spawn a ghost. I'll put it there because it can do purple and blue. I think we got scamazed. Excellent. exit room. Bum, bum. And there's a room this way.
Welcome, let's compare rules, shall we?
2.
Fate favors the bold.
Easy.
Roll higher.
I did. No words.
Fused with magic.
Weapon damage is increased by 50% for 6 seconds. That's for however long. 6 seconds, 10 seconds. Sometime upon entering a room, it's good. Okay. Can't afford it anyway. I was like, going into a boss, like it is Alma, but, or Ema. You know, going in at full health is better than dying. Plus she does 60% more damage now, right? So we should. But we couldn't afford it, so what does it matter?
Witch sister, please, let us pass. If not for me, for your child, Fortune.
Also, my batteries are running out. Which would certainly be a problem. Everyone's done! Yeah. Okay, we got lucky there. We should have got hit. Oh, come on. There we got some Asbo. It evens out. Help. What hit? Oh, come on. That should have got her. Ow. Ow. Okay. Taking some dumb hits. Finish him. One Ema. I was getting greedy.
Thank you for fighting, Fortune.
Almost died badly. Weapon hits on a weakened foe have a 10% chance to replenish health. And we weaken foes. That might not be terrible. That might not be terrible. Also, it makes an even stronger purple. Then we dye that one purple and that one purple, and then we cash in 6, 9. And then also, if we can dye that red, and then that red, we can cash in 1,000,000 reds as well. But there's no guarantee. Okay. We need the shop to get more health, especially as Pornbury is more hostile. But it's only Pornbury. The last floor won't be so bad. And then things already explode on the last floor, so we haven't lost anything with that either. So we're doing okay.
One more game to win.
Immune to stagger. Bosses deal more damage. Reduces damage dealt by card attacks to shielded foes. Perfect time for the batteries to run out. Not during a boss fight or during any fight, to be honest. On a screen where it makes no difference. Pardon me. I don't mind if I do. Inflict some rewards with corruption. Not terrible. Because we've never seen it happen. Increases crit chance of regular foes. Lose health every 1 second, increases health, and they become immune to stagger. This one, for definite. Okay. Things aren't looking terrible. Things aren't looking terrible. Obviously, when we kill things, we still take 2 damage every now and then, but we get more and more damage ourselves. Which honestly, you'd think the 2% damage would have started mounting up a lot by now, but I'm not really seeing it. All attacks have a 5% crit chance against burning foes, and we're always burning foes. Defeated foe inflicts weak. Completing an encounter increases max health. That... I'm just not seeing it trigger, you know? Perfect cards inflicts burn. Increases all damage when we're at low. That will cash in a lot of purples. Increased crit chance of weapon attacks. On burning foes. So it's not anything that we're replacing. Yes, these are, you know, better to replace perhaps. 10% chance at weapon hits on a weakened foe. That does get rid of that though, doesn't it? I think there's enough of the game left that that makes a difference. All attacks have a 5% crit chance against burning foe. I'm just going to take the money. Like, the weak is okay. I'll take it. Now, like the regen of health can matter. Oh, also a ghost can inflict weak. I mean, we've got to go all out for the purple, right? Can't just half-ass it. Got to go all the way.
Gold.
Lots of gold. And heals. There's definitely new room variations, aren't there?
A lesser servant of men.
Ouch. Yeah, that thing's quick when it's don't chill. 10% chance to heal with every hit's pretty good. Inflicting weak also does conjuration damage. We can do better. We can do better. We need a more reliable way of weakening them. Then I'll be happy to replace the first thing. Okay. Running away. Okay, he definitely charged into it and he didn't get weak, but he then got weak from our ghosters. The other thing dying, I think. Magical die is worth less, but... Okay. We need to go all in for the memes. All or nothing. All or nothing.
Once in a lifetime deal.
Thank you. Purple we could have also got at the same time. Orange would be worth it because actually we need to get rid of those other things as well. We need to so that we have relic space. Decisions were made. Decisions made. Right, this has to be a boss. Because there's the update on the right. I wasn't dying to the explosion. That was. The other one was getting the buff from hitting it. 125 health is not terrible. Again, that was the killing it buff. Again, killing it buff. Then we get more health back at the end of the room. Purple. Conjurations. Nice. 150% upgrade on both of those is very big. And suddenly we're rolling. Okay. Not terrible. Take 3 for now.
Show your hand.
I changed my mind as to what I was doing because we were getting chased by explosive things. Get him. You got saved by the ice. You know.
This all day.
The first weapon hit has a 10% chance to deal 100 damage. It's pretty good. I think it's better than a lot of the other stuff that we got. We've got other ways of inflicting weak. Increases the crit damage of all weapons. And then 2% more on 100 is 102 damage. You know what? I'm seeing that how 2% extra damage isn't a lot. It'll roll. It'll roll up there. Every 10 is 20% extra damage. Every 100 foes is 200% damage. So really, we should have doubled our damage by now. Your 1 in 10 chance of hitting them for 100 is better than a weakness. You know, and we still have a weak provider with the ghosts. Ow. Ow. Don't chill on these guys, huh? We don't have a chill enabler. The gold would be good. Okay, now we've got relic room. Now we got relic room. The heal for max health extra would have been really good as well. But relic room, that's the boss room.
Traps. Always with the traps.
Seems like the smartest option. Honestly. Kind of hoping for anything. But we got nothing. Okay, let's do the boss. We've got a reasonable amount of health. We don't need to teleport for the heal.
Formageddon takes spawn.
And this is with stronger Formageddon. Or Pombury, at least, you know. Maybe don't just stand in that. That was the worst I've done that in a while. Oh, he is minced though. Look at how dead he is. You know, I'm starting to notice the extra damage. It might just be the occasional 100s. But he took a lot of damage there.
You run.
Every second weapon attacks gain 1% crit chance, resets upon crits. His chance to evade all incoming damage. I mean, that's nice. Not being hit certainly is a good advantage.
Pain lessons.
That was a lot of health. You know, for 12% less healing, that gave us a third of our health. You know what, it also might be the fact that we're doing 200% extra of conjuration and also regular damage from cashing in the things. But we're certainly doing a lot of damage. I'm certainly noticing that we are doing a heckin' lot of damage. They can't even explode in time. I mean, there's nothing we really want to die.
I'm feeling tougher.
Rather take that. This feels like a good build. With 1 revive remaining. Did we choose to lose the revive? That was dumb. Ow. That was not to an enemy though, because otherwise we would have been killed. That was my crit damage up. Ow. Net positive. Only money. Never. Have I never seen an only money? I don't think I've seen an only money. Juggler of Poisons. 82 damage. For a 2. Or 92 ricochets.
Let's play some cards.
I mean, we'll stick with what we've got. For the moment. Can I afford the relic? And I've got space for it. All attacks have 5% crit chance against weakened foes. All attacks have 5% crit chance against burning foes, which we definitely burn them. You know, it doesn't give us the red stack, but we burn them. And 5% crit chance is actually 25% extra damage. Crits. Even more. So, this is a good build. Now, everything explodes, never forget. Right, burn him. Pretty. Destroy him. That thing is dead. We do so much damage. It's crazy. Ridiculous. Max health. Nice. Melt the rook. That is dead just to the whirlwinds. Yeah, this is a nice build. This is very strong. Inflicting weak also does conjuration damage. Meh. Rolling an even number increases the damage. Yeah. I realize the vampirism is going to become kind of pointless soon. Right, we're going to defeat this room first, then the boss.
Random rules. Success on every die.
Yeah. 5. Okay, I'll take it. Green? We've got to go for double luck, haven't we? With a... Oh, come on.
Leave no reward behind, Queen.
With a roll like that, you got to go double luck. So close to being able to get the double luck. So this wasn't the boss room. wreck everything. Nice.
I wonder who left these behind. Gold.
And we're at decent health. We haven't lost a lot of health.
Been on a roll lately?
Yeah.
That stops now.
Now you're just gonna die now. Ow. Big ball got me. Yeah, he just dead. We've never been this powerful.
That was the Formageddon.
My god. Every second increases crit chance, increases the times the chance, increases the chance to multi-cast. Yeah. I'll just take the money. Okay, 173 coins. Don't think the shop had anything left, but we got so much money, we might as well. Alright, bought everything. Okay, and we're still at reasonable health, and there's a heal after going through the thing. Is there a... Yes, there is. Well, we're going to get all the health back, so I might as well go... greedy. 243 coins, and we get this health back at the end of the floor. There's no way that we don't get all of that back.
The Formageddon built the Pawnbury Gate.
It's about to open. And then we're on to the last floor. Feeling more powerful than we ever have. With everything to lose.
Blackberries.
1 HP short of maximum. You couldn't have more perfectly got all that greedy money. You know, because if it healed to full, it wouldn't look like we'd min-maxed it somehow accidentally, right? Okay, and then we can afford to crush the relic that gives us an extra 1 HP every completed
But is
thing.
it a future?
Because we don't need that anymore. You know, the possibilities of it being useful are running low. Immune to stagger kind of getting irrelevant at this point because we are killing them quick. 45% extra health, sure, that makes a difference to our steamrolling them. And they do damage. Sounds bad. Lose health every second in the boss. And every room you enter and in the boss. The boss does 60% more damage. You lose 1 health every second in the boss. And also the regular enemies take more damage. Honestly, we kill things quick. Yes, entering a new room. You never get hits. Do we want to always take 7 damage every room that we take? Yeah, that could kill us. This is probably the smartest one, I reckon. Important choice to not throw it away. Yeah, even with that 45% extra health they've got, look at it. It's still melting. Plus we take damage from getting our damage buffs, so that is important to know. Yes, we kind of killed everything from the other side of the room, too. Because that would have been even more damage that we would have been taking. Forget you can't stagger them. The other one would have killed us. Beating a weakened foe, inflicting weak does conjuration damage. Honestly, at this point, the 10% chance to replenish 1 health is going to be pointless. 30 extra damage to enemies when we weaken them is better. Way better. And we kill everything so quick that the taking damage per second might not have made a difference. And you know, we kill them so quick that they're dead anyway that we don't need to care about a stagger. Ow. Sorry, demon slug. I wasn't paying attention. There was a demon slug. That was a lot of damage. We don't do dice attacks. I don't care about the blue. Card damage might make a difference, but at the same time, I think we should go purple. We'll put this here. And then we'll put one there, and then we'll think about putting one there. I always choose poorly. In the branching paths of one that is a die and one that is the way to go. So why would today be any different? Ow. Yeah, you can't stagger him out of his tongue move. That might be a significant problem because I'm used to staggering. I'm greedy and used to staggering. Get back here, you. Cheated. Picking up fortune grants us dash. Card attacks cause the next weapon hit to be critical. Gotta take it. Okay, so now we will always do a crit after our card attack, which will do a lot of damage. And we will melt everything. As a result of constant crits. Okay, I need health. But it's not the end of the world. How lucky do we want to be? We can now get an even crazier luck. Greedy. Okay, we need to go back to that room, because that room will definitely have die. And then multicasts is going to be crazy. Except we didn't get it. Okay. purple die, a red die, and a green die walk into a bar, any of them will be fine. Just need to find the bar where they went into. And then we can take them all. Okay, and at the end of the day, we still have a revive. But we're not dead.
The cheapest around here.
And we've got so much money that things are irrelevant. Okay. Conjurations. Cash in. Give me a heal. Us alive. Okay. Criticals and expert to be critical. Weapon attack spawn a crowbar. That does 25% more damage. Weak also does that. Increases the chance to evade all damage, which we're now going to get even luckier when we cash this lock in. All attacks have 5% crit chance against burning foes, but all attacks are crit now though. Every third defeated foe increases damage dealt by 2%. Losing health reduces... I don't know if that even works. 40% chance to ghosts. When we're low on health, we do more damage. Kinda like everything. We don't need a relic. Even though, what else are we going to spend the money on? There's nothing else that we can possibly spend the money on. Every third weapon hits charged attack. Defeating a weakened foe, no. Rolling, no. Enjoy the money, Manichex. Can't take it with you. You missed! 136 gold damage, did you see that? Oh, come on. You almost died to burn. That's crazy. I just dying to burn. Oh, the ghost finished him. But that one did die to burn, the other eye. Nice. We gotta go for the greens and the reds. Money is relevant. I'll take the reds. Come on, we gotta get the green. We've got to. The next room's just the boss.
Welcome, welcome. Prizes on every throne.
I want to die. The die, not a misunderstanding. Give me a 4. The heal isn't terrible. 2. Thank you. Card attacks have 30% chance to... There. Crits conjure a ghost. Carrying Fortune has the chance to spawn a ghost, but crits summon a bouncing ghost. Gust. Conjuration damage, not weaken. Victim weak deals conjuration damage. Actually, this still cashes in all the luck. We found a luckier way to cash in the luck. You know, we don't need the weak one to do it. The crit will inflict a gust of wind that does conjuration damage, which is going to be a heckin' lot. And it's going to multicast, and we're always going to do a guaranteed singular crit because we get a crit every single time we get a perfect card throw. And we get them all the time. Off.
Dice death.
Yeah, just everything just dies before we even touch it. It's fine. Yeah. Oh, come on. The licky tongue got me. You're still alive, huh? Ow. This is ridiculous. How much damage we're doing. Inflicting weak deals concentration damage. We just got rid of that. Money is pointless. Ghost also does do concentration damage anyway. Being below 50% health. We'll get below 50% health when we go to the boss. Okay. Do I want to go to the last room? What could it possibly have for us? It could have a heal. Sure. But we've got 180 health. 1 revive and we're full of everything. I think we just go. You know, we wreck anyway. So, fine. Don't need anything else.
You might have built this game on misery and sorrow, but I have fortune on my side.
It most definitely is. We have a very lucky build. That was absolutely luck. Did you see that dodge? He only did 2 swipes. What was that? Oh, come on. You still attacked after that? 30. He's like, you defeated phase 1 too quickly. Not there. And then he tried to get me with second balls. Okay, we're getting heckin' lucky dodges. He's absolutely so dead. Okay, don't be stupid. Phase. Finish stomp. Ouch. Ow. Ow. Breathe.
Still in the game.
Okay, we're still in the game. Ow. Yeah, he's dead. We kind of wrecked him. He was so dead he didn't know what to do.
This dark mention. This was your plan for random, wasn't it? You had me turning it into this.
More words than the text box says.
I was so close to giving it to you. But now, the only thing I'll be handing over is fortune.
We're just going to give them our dice companion? I realise they want me to throw fortune at it, but...
That that was for the rug reader.
Bum, 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 bum. That is Ascension 4 defeated. Knew it was going down today! Didn't expect it to be the first run. Bum, 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 bum.
Mare stole everything from me, Fortune. Not sure I can let it rest.
It won't, because we defeated the game. Ascension 4 defeated. Nightmare Fortune. That is all there is to it. There isn't a 5. It doesn't go higher. Doesn't go higher. Journal updated. Right trigger to open. So there's some sets of clothes that we don't have. Feel like they might be DLC or something. We've got one item that we've never picked up. Might be DLC or something. Relics, there's a heck of a lot of relics that we never take. Because they're just bad. Why would I take the bad relics when there's a type of orb that we've never taken as well? Multi-orb? Multicolor multi-orb? Okay, we have collected every card now, though. Every single card in the game. How is there an orb that we've never taken? A multi-orb. And just a regular item that we've never taken. How is there still a relic that we've not looked at? What's it telling me here? There it is. The cracked magnifying glass? Really? Okay. Is Nightmare Fortune.
Splendid. Dazzling.
That's everything. And the ending is not going to be any different because we haven't rescued anyone else. So it would not be any different. Allies! Every single ally there is. Hostiles! None of them want to be saved. So that is the end of Lost in Random, the Eternal Die.
Dust, have you?
We've got some extra pip dust, which I guess will feed 125, 200. We have done that one.
Bring me more pip dust.
And then I will feed the rest of the enhancements to you, just because we've got them. I've got catch the cinders in. You know I never used another weapon. At all. I know. But did we really need to use another weapon? The sword was too good.
Ancient acquisitions always available.
The sword was too good. But yeah, this is Lost in Random. It's a really, really good game. And again, thank you to the devs for the key. Very, very much appreciated. We saved all the dicelings. We saved everyone. We saved Random. And maybe there'll be another story. I feel like her sister maybe should have been savable. And all of the enemy bosses should have been able to be saved from the Black Die as well. Including the Black Knight. I reckon we should have been able to save them with the right clothes combinations and then go and defeating them. But it is what it is. So that's where we're going to call it a day on Lost in Random. Then, you know, because it's early, I'm going to change game.